All right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening for tonight's Wellness Wednesday talk. We are going to be talking about sleep and how to get it. Quality sleep, quantity sleep. Sleep is so important for all the things. And so that's what we're going to be discussing this evening. Let me just go ahead and get my screen shared. Let's just give me a moment here. Okay. So thank you so much for being here with us. My name is Ciara Halbleib. We are going to make this short and sweet, but oh so educational. So I don't know if anyone or if everyone here has had an experience with doTERRA oils yet, but if this is your first time joining us or being here for the replay on this, the recording, um, we're definitely going to have some awesome tips for you. So the goals for this evening, we're just going to go over a few things before we get into sleep talk. We're going to talk about what essential oils are, what sets doTERRA apart, and how you're able to use essential oils safely and effectively. And then we'll dive into some tips on how to improve quality and quantity of your sleep. But first, who am I? As I said earlier, I'm Ciara Halbleib. I'm originally from New York, but I currently live in the Marshall Islands. It's a vast a chain of islands in the Pacific Ocean between Hawaii and Australia. Okay. But more importantly than that, I come from a family of mostly non-sleepers, talking night owls, insomniacs. That's us. Okay. I used to be a very light sleeper, functioning on an average of about 4 hours of sleep each night. And I thought I was doing great. But these products and my newer routine has changed that for me big time. So first, let's go over some oil basics, okay? Just so that we have a strong foundation here. When we discuss essential oils, it's important to talk about purity. And essential oils purity is its most important characteristic. Purity affects safety, effectiveness, and potency. Unfortunately, though, the essential oil industry is littered with adulterated products or contaminated products, and it goes undetected because there's no regulation that really exists for that. Pure essential oils are costly to produce, and so suppliers and brokers will try to lower the production costs by adding other substances. They try to stretch the product by adding things to it, but they make them no longer all natural. So the health store, Amazon, Walmart, the gas station, wherever you see oils on the shelves, when you're going grocery shopping, they don't even know that the essential oils that they're selling aren't 100% natural. They're not sure. They buy from a third party and they're not realizing that they're being duped because they don't have resources or the expertise to do the testing to catch what's not supposed to be in that bottle. So they advertise products as pure when simply that's not always the case. They have no idea what's in those bottles. Meanwhile, every batch of doTERRA essential oils undergoes very strict third-party and internal testing to ensure that your products are free of contamination. All the way from the plant itself to your home, doTERRA essential oils are certified pure, which means you can have peace of mind when you choose to bring them into your home and to use them in your routines. You won't have scary issues pop up. Okay. I've seen it popped up on the internet before, where someone's animal was harmed or young child was doing something with the essential oil. And those are sources that they're not pure. doTERRA created their own standard and they hold themselves to that, hold themselves accountable. And it's called Certified Pure Tested Grade. That's what the CPTG stands for. It's on the screen in the bottom left. Every product has that label and every product is put through that rigorous testing. Okay, so doTERRA tests every single batch. Next, you see co-impact sourcing on the screen. That's its commitment to producing the best essential oils out there and empowering people that we work with to get them. The goal is to create a positive change for those people and their communities that live in. So they get paid a fair wage, paid on time, safe working conditions, and community development. That includes schools, health clinics, hospitals, improving their infrastructure, having clean water systems, having those things all in place. Then we have Healing Hands on the bottom right of the screen. So that is doTERRA's nonprofit organization. It helps people worldwide be healthy, safe, and self-reliant. Some of the initiatives are anti-human trafficking, clean water and sanitation, disaster relief, and also empowering women and children. So many things go on behind the scenes to help the people that we get our oils from. And that's what sets doTERRA apart as different in the essential oil and wellness industry. Okay, so let's start with some basics. What are essential oils? Essential oils are natural aromatic compounds extracted directly from plants. So have you ever rubbed a cilantro or peppermint leaf between your fingers? Many plant leaves have oil sacs on them. Or if you rub the peel of an orange or a lemon, these are essential oils. So the aromatic compounds inside those tiny little sacs, they help the plant to protect itself and to thrive. And we receive the same benefits when we use those plant essential oils, which comes from the bark, leaves, resin, stems, the flowers, and the roots as well. Now, the first cool thing about doTERRA's essential oils is that they are natural and they are safe. These are pure products extracted straight from the plants. Nothing's been added, nothing's been taken away from it, meaning you can confidently and properly use them with the whole family, pets included, and have some amazing benefits. So when you open a bottle of doTERRA essential oils, the oil that you're smelling is the same as the oil on your fingers when you go ahead and rub that plant. So I think that's pretty cool. A pure essential oil is going to be the most concentrated and powerful form of its plant. So we have peppermint as an example. You can put a drop on your finger, press it to the roof of your mouth. And if you did that, you're going to have a whole awakening experience. Okay, I know we're talking about sleep, so don't do that at night because it's going to stimulate your senses. All right, but you can, if you want to wake up in the morning, you can go ahead and put a drop in your palm, inhale it for a few seconds. Don't get in your eyes; it will make your eyes water. But it's very, very potent and safe to use in various ways. Quick oil tip: because essential oils are so powerful, accidentally getting an oil on or into a sensitive part of your eye or your body, like the eye, that's not going to feel good. Okay, so should that happen, all you really have to do is apply a carrier oil, something like fractionated coconut oil or olive oil. Just apply it directly to that area, and that's going to take the sting away really fast. Okay. Every bottle that we have is certified pure tested grade, so they're completely pure. And we covered purity, but let's talk about just for a second. That means that each plant is harvested from where it grows best in the world. And that plant will have the best internal chemistry. So imagine the flavor of an orange grown in a Florida orange grove versus a greenhouse environment in Alaska. Which one is going to taste better? Which one's going to smell sweeter? I would love to visit Alaska, but I'm telling you, I'm not going there for the oranges. I want the orange from Florida. So with an ideal chemistry, the extracted essential oil is going to do exactly what we want it to do to support our health journey. Now, the next thing about essential oils is that they are effective. Most of us don't have a lot of medical training, so I'm just going to simplify this so it's easy for me to explain and hopefully make sense to everyone. But when you go back to biology 101, we remember our cells, right? We have our cell in our body. Our cells have a fatty oil like fatty, oily protective layer called the cell membrane. Sometimes our over-the-counter solutions that we get can't get through that membrane because it's not fat soluble. It can't make it through that oily membrane. Because essential oils are fat soluble, it can pass through the cell membranes. And so it's effective at supporting your body's cells in a variety of ways. On Guard is one of my favorites. It's a powerhouse essential oil. It helps us support healthy immune function and healthy immune response when you take it internally. It's also a great cleanser for your hands in your home, and it provides an uplifting, energizing aroma, kind of like cinnamon apple pie is what it smells to me. And we have an amazing line of On Guard products for cleaning and for supporting the immune system. And here's why. Here are Petri dishes with swabs of bacteria from a chicken coop, along with On Guard disinfectant, Clorox Lysol, all incubating for the same amount of time, but which one has the least amount of bacterial growth? So it's effective, right? Now, the third thing about essential oils, they're affordable. They can be used to complement traditional health solutions, okay? How many of you have visited the doctor before? Maybe you took time off work, took kids out of school, had to find childcare, whatever you have to do to get to the doctor's office, only to discover that you or your kiddo had a minor or a temporary issue that could have been resolved at home. Essential oils are affordable solutions for everyday challenges. So when someone in my family feels the need for extra support, I'm like, okay, go ahead. I get my oils out. I've got frankincense, lemon, On Guard, oregano, Melissa. I got a little veggie cap. I put 2 drops of each, and that's my capsule that I'll take for a few days. And you could also apply those oils to your feet, and that's helping to support my immune system. Okay. For seasonal sneezes, I reach for doTERRA lavender. Okay, so these are solutions that cost cents per dose. So I love that. When we break down that way, it's like everyone should have essential oils in their home. All right, so now that we know a few cool things about essential oils, let's cover how to use them. Aromatic use, that's the first and most popular way to use essential oils. We have physical responses to a scent because of our olfactory system in the brain. This nerve sends messages to your brain's limbic system, which in turn sends messages to your entire body. So smells like coffee in the morning or a dirty diaper, you're gonna have a physical reaction to smell. There are a few ways to use an essential oil aromatically. You can put it in from your hands, you can put it in a diffuser, or you could just inhale it right from the bottle, open the cap and inhale. So, but before we move on, sorry, second thing, I want to just talk about Breathe Essential Oil Blend. Breathe maintains, helps you to have feelings of clear airways and easy breathing while minimizing the effects of seasonal threats. It can be applied topically to the chest, your back, bottoms of your feet. You can diffuse it at nighttime. I love diffusing this one at night because it helps, for me, it helps to calm my senses and also help to promote a restful sleep. So if you're taking notes on sleep, Breathe is definitely one of those oils. Another way to use essential oils is topically, meaning you can apply them directly to your skin. Remember what we discussed earlier about essential oils being potent. Less is more. It doesn't take much to make an impact topically. So just a couple of drops can be extremely effective. Here's another tip when you're using an essential oil with children and those who have sensitive skin. Dilute, dilute, dilute. You can use fractionated coconut oil, and it doesn't lessen the effectiveness, but it does allow the essential oil to spread over a larger area and last longer, okay? Applying essential oils to the bottoms of the feet is a great starting point. The skin there isn't that sensitive and essential oils will absorb quickly. Deep Blue is another one of my favorite oils. Many people have issues sleeping because of muscle or joint aches or soreness. And the essential oils in the Deep Blue blend are incredible, like incredibly soothing when it comes to those areas of muscles and our joints. It provides a warming and cooling sensation. And I know many chiropractors and massage therapists who love to use this oil on their clients. Okay. So the third way to use essential oils is internally. The certified pure tested grade standard means that the oils are pure and they're tested. So many doTERRA oils are completely safe to ingest, unlike most other brands. You can put them in your mouth, just a drop on your tongue. You can drink them in your water. If you don't like the taste, you can put them in the veg capsules, kind of like concocting your own little natural solution. But be sure to check the oil label before you ingest an oil, because not all oils are going to be the most beneficial if you swallow it. Take Deep Blue, for example. It has a lot of spicy oils in it that you wouldn't want to swallow, okay? So lemon, frankincense, you're going to see a supplement fact label on the bottle itself that lets you know that this one is definitely recommended to take internally. So those are the three ways to use oils. We can use essential oils in these ways for so many different things. We can help to support our respiratory system, our immune system, our nervous system. Essential oils, they can help wake us up, or they can calm us to help us sleep. So for some of you who just popped on or came in after my introduction, my name is Ciara. I come from a long line of insomniacs, okay? I was always a light sleeper. I shared a room with my sisters until I was 14 years old. My dad worked nights at UPS throughout the entire time that I lived at home with my parents. My husband has a tendency to sleepwalk and talk, and for over 22 years, I had a very stressful career that I loved. I did enjoy it, but it was stressful, and it kept my brain turning and my mental wheels going at night. So needless to say, I wasn't sleeping well. I was getting 4 hours of sleep on a good night. On more than one occasion, I arrived at work and I didn't remember how I got there until lunchtime. And my day started at 6:30 in the morning. So pure essential oils have changed that for me. It's a big deal in my life right now. When I stick to my routine, I sleep longer, I sleep deeper. I wake up feeling rested and rejuvenated. I don't need coffee to wake up. So for the past 2.5, almost 3 years, for the past 2.5, almost 3 years, I've been getting good quality sleep. But the sleep is an issue for many of us, especially a challenge for women, wives, mothers, right? So tonight, I want you to become empowered with this information so that you're not stuck in your situation, okay? So in the chat, feel free to put in there how many hours of sleep you get each night, okay? I'm getting like a good 7 to 8 hours. I'd say the past year, I've got that locked. So I'm so excited about that. But feel free to pop in the chat and just let us know. How are you sleeping? How many hours? Most of us are past the team stage where we should be getting 7 to 8 or 9 hours of sleep each night. Now, this might sound a little dramatic, but it's true. Sleep deprivation can be fatal. Without sleep, many of our body functions start to crash. Without adequate sleep, our body isn't healing. It's not revitalizing. Instead, we're raising the risk for chronic health problems. It affects how we think, how we react, how we work, learn, how we get along with others. It affects our hormones, reproductive system, heart and circulatory system, metabolism, emotional response, respiratory system, immune system. I didn't leave anything out. Right? Sleep affects everything. But the good news is that because sleep has such a broad impact on our health, getting adequate quality rest will support your health across the board. So let's start with some good sleep hygiene tips, okay? One thing you want to do is be consistent with your sleep routine. Try to set a bedtime and stick to it every night if possible. I have a range. My body feels best if I'm in bed falling asleep between 9:45 and 10:30. So that's not too, I feel like that's not too early or it's not too late, but that allows me to get the sufficient sleep that I need. And I try to hit that range every night. Another thing you can do is set the mood by turning off LEDs, turning off electronics, soft lighting instead of bright lights. Third thing, avoid screens. Computers. I don't know why I can't say the word right now. Computers, phone, tablets, television, those things. Daily movement, that's also going to help us to sleep better. One thing that I think some people don't realize is trying to get enough sunlight during the day. Even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes, that tells your body that it's daytime. And then at night, close your curtains, blinds, dim the lights. That helps to get your circadian rhythm on track. So it signals your body to start winding down for the night. Another thing you want to do is avoid stimulants. So try not to have coffee too late in the day, or try to limit the amount of coffee that you have each day. Avoid bedtime eating. Try not to eat large meals too close to your bedtime. Otherwise, you might find yourself waking up from a sugar crash over the night. So it's critical that we create a solid bedtime routine. So who here wants to sleep like a baby? I know I do. That was my goal. And so we're going to talk about a few products that can help with that. We're going to talk about our Serenity System, Adaptive, Copaiba, and some other oils that I have as my favorites. So let's start with our Adaptive Calming Blend capsules. This product does wonderful things to support our mental health. So it makes sense that it's going to be amazing for helping us to sleep out as well. It can help if you're dealing with anxiety or feelings of deep sadness. But what if you're the type of person whose brain likes to start rapid firing once you lay down to go to sleep? You know what I'm talking about. You're talking about playing the day's activities or conversations, thinking about the things you didn't check off your list, the things you should have said, the things you wish you didn't say, what you've got going on the next day. You know who you are. You're my people, okay? Adaptive can help you to wind down and turn it off. So you can take one capsule 15 to 30 minutes before you go to bed, and it's going to help you to decrease those racing thoughts, anxious feelings, and help you to fall asleep faster. Next, we have Copaiba, better than CBD oils and other products. Copaiba helps to calm your central nervous system, which has to do with your brain and emotions and your thoughts. So it helps with anxious feelings. But Copaiba also has many anti-inflammatory properties. So if you can't sleep because of discomfort, soreness, you'll get those benefits as well. You can rub this onto your neck, your temples. You can diffuse it. It comes in a bottle. You can drop it in your diffuser. You could also add a drop to hot water, drink it like a tea. We also have it in a soft gel form. So many ways that you can use Copaiba in your routine. Some take an Adaptive and a Copaiba soft gel at night. So it's safe to take them together if you feel the need for extra support. All right, next we'll take a look at our Serenity System. This is the Serenity Oil Blend. It has lavender, cedarwood, Roman chamomile, vetiver, and some other sleepy time oils in it. It smells so good. The Serenity Oil Blend can be used in your diffuser at night. I like to start diffusing this before I go to bed because it's part of my setting the mood for going to sleep, right? So back to those good sleep habits. You can also put this oil on the bottom of your feet. You can make a linen mist out of it and spritz under your pillow. You can diffuse it in your kiddo's room as well. Put it on their feet, put a drop on their favorite stuffed animal. You can use this oil in so many different ways to help to create a calm, restful environment for sleeping. We also have the Serenity Restful Complex Gels. Ingredients include a combination of certified pure tested lavender, and it has some other natural plant extracts in it that are going to help you, including L-theanine and tart cherry. I used to take an over-the-counter melatonin supplement. I took it for years and I didn't feel like it was working. I thought maybe in the beginning it was, but then it wasn't. And I was having to take more and more, and finally I stopped because it just wasn't working. One thing I learned is that when you take melatonin, over time your body slows down its own production of that hormone. So tart cherry can actually stimulate your body's production of melatonin, and that's what's in Serenity Complex soft gels. So you take one or two of these before bedtime, and this is going to help you to get that refreshing sleep that you need without feeling groggy or sluggish the next day. And if you need extra some nights, it's okay to pair Serenity soft gels with Adaptive. Okay. And then this is our latest installment to the Serenity line. We have our Serenity Stick with the added benefit of valerian root, which is known to help you to relax and to sleep as well. So it's kind of like a deodorant stick. You just pull it on. You could apply it on your wrists, the bottoms of your feet, back of your neck, on your chest. It doesn't leave a weird residue in your skin. It's actually kind of moisturizing. Now, each of these products, the Serenity products, can be ordered separately, but they work great all together, and you get a discount when you buy the system as a whole. Okay, now when it comes to just some of my other favorite oils, typically floral oils and woodseed essential oils are going to help you to sleep better. Lavender is universally known to calm and to soothe. It's the main oil in the Serenity blend, but it does wonders in its own right. So you can use lavender in the same ways that you would use the Serenity blend. However, you can also use lavender internally. The same goes for vetiver and Roman chamomile. They can all be used internally, so a drop under the tongue, or you can make it into a warm tea at night or in the evenings to help aid you in falling asleep. Shinrin Yoku has been found to lower blood pressure, heart rate, and levels of harmful hormones like cortisol in your body, which your body produces when it's stressed. So this can help to put you in a calmer and relaxed state. It has, this blend has oils that are rich in constituents that you would breathe in and when you're walking in nature. Okay, so it's calming and it's grounding. And so you can use this oil aromatically and diffuse it, or you can use it topically. Balance blend, that's our grounding blend. It helps to relieve stress, anxious feelings, those racing thoughts, also moodiness. So balance is special because you can actually get this beauty free this month. And then so you can use these oils to kind of create your own roller blend if you want to. I would do 8 drops of lavender, 5 drops of vetiver, maybe 8 drops of Roman chamomile. Okay. And so you can roll onto your wrists, your feet, back of the neck. These oils are so versatile. Okay. And you know, we are all about education here with Ciara. So we have a free self-paced Serenity Sleep course taught by doctors under Ciara's medical advisory panel. So you can scan the QR code to access it, or you can ask the person who invited you to send you the link to these so that you can kind of do a self-paced course on everything that I talked about. So now what? For those of you who are ready to get started, please talk to the person who invited you here tonight. They can help you to figure out what to order according to what your needs are. And they can hook you up with a 25% discount, so you're not paying the full price, free shipping. They can also help you get the free balance blend, a free diffuser, free adaptive roller, but you need a special promo code for that. So that's over $140 in freebies there in addition to the discount that you're going to get. So don't sleep on this deal. Make sure you speak to the person who invited you. But if you have any questions, I am here for a couple more minutes. If you have questions about sleep or oils products, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. So I want to just thank you all for being here and thank you for watching the recording.